I'm here to check that
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved in that.
What is it, Critic?
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
What is it, Critic?
Here.
I'm here to check that
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing their investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
There will be additional questioning that is required. And that is, of course, I don't get involved in that.
What is it, Critic?
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. Yeah. So my header this morning states that your greatest asset is you. How so? This morning, so I am like you. I spend a lot of time on social media. I think too much time, because I have enough information to go and work on things that will take up my time for maybe the next 5 years. I don't have to look for new things. I myself have enough information and have enough of an independent thought process that can have me create so much things. So a lot of people are on social media and then finding solace in, what this person said, what the person said. It feeds directly to them, and they go shopping and they're looking for this and looking for that. I don't follow social media for that. I'm looking at how content is created. I'm looking at the numbers people are getting. I'm looking at, like this morning, my searches included best passports in the world. St. Lucia got a good deal. If you become a St. Lucian citizen, their passport could carry you to quite a few European countries. How much it costs? $300,000. They got one you could invest in the government. Why investing in the government for? I ain't got that kind of money. I got the money, just not that kind of money. Why invested in St. Lucia government? The other option in St. Lucia is you could invest in a property. Now that is interesting to me. 300,000 US, 60 million Guyana dollars. You invest in a property. What do you believe I can do? Invest in a beachside property. So I got a second home. Compared to general investment in stock or something, right? I ain't interested in that. I see options. I'm calculating. Yes, get a St. Lucian passport. Get a nice beachside house. Although it starts, your investment need to start from $300,000. It range up to $400,000 or $500,000. You could buy a hotel. It could be a business. I see some nice land for $400,000 on a mountain top, a piece of triangle land on a mountain top watching over the ocean. So when I scroll in, that's what I'm looking for. Yesterday, I'm playing with options. Japan got places for 40 and 60,000 US an hour away from Tokyo, one of the main cities in Japan. They call them abandoned houses. They got thousands of them. About 40,000 abandoned houses. Ireland got places. Ireland is one of the countries that paying you to come to the country because of depopulation. What are you doing? What are you doing on social media? Last night the wife telling me, I scroll in, and in Guyana, depends on how you're searching. Every 10, because you got thousands, you remember you're looking at the world, but every 10 or 20, if you're up on TikTok, every 10 or 20 thing, one is about me. So she said, how you feel when you boot up back yourself now? I say I feel like shit because I ain't making nothing out of me. I don't make. If you get a video of somebody making something out of me. Because most of the time it's things that concern you. I don't do me part. Just a video now. Your greatest asset is you. Never forget that. Even the women who selling themselves don't know that. They thought their greatest asset is investing in the man. That's why they put in the fake boobs. That's why the bitches are so fake. No. Remember, you had to fake it to make it. It's you, girl. It's you had to fake it. It's you, body, you had to screw up and contort, and lips you had to swell. You are the asset. No human being should ever forget that. We get tied up in our feelings and the environment around us, and we think, oh, this has affected. No. If you stay healthy and you do an 8 to 5 job every day, and you save, and you continue to educate yourself, this is not selfishness. This is knowing in your life what is the asset. This is not developing an overinflated sense of self. This is a tangible thing. This is a matter of fact that people would be passing all the time. If you, the uneducated man, educated yourself, you'd be better off. If you, the woman who lacking the qualities to hold on to a man, educated yourself, empowered yourself, learned to cook, you learned to cook. You learn to sew. You learn to do something worthwhile. You would benefit. Don't ever forget, in the world of human things, don't be carried away by material things. You are the asset. You know how I think about that this morning? I think, and I calculate, what am I doing? Yesterday I missed the gym, and I'm when I go, I'm studying, should I eat this? Should I put this in my body? You know why? I'm the asset. For me to function, I need my brain to work well. And I'm thinking this exoskeletal and the skeletal structure needs to be strong to take care of me, to continue to move and go places, to carry this brain, these eyes to see, this brain to think, these ears to hear. I ain't got no way much to speak because I got social media. But what is the asset? Look at DJ Stress. Oh, his name? DJ Stress? Does he call his name as an asset? If you listen to DJ Stress radio programs, he has a unique voice. His voice, he worked at it, and he developed certain attitudes and mannerisms. He knows a good retro. Who knows the good retro? DJ Stress. He's the asset. Some people think their money is their asset. The car is the asset. No. Even the guy who sold the most cars, how did you get those cars? Cars are manna, it fell from the sky. Tesla is Elon Musk's asset? No. Elon Musk is his best asset. Elon Musk, in recent times, has been able to go to space cheaper than NASA. All the smart people that America has were hired by NASA. And they couldn't figure out to make a reusable rocket. Elon Musk came. No Einstein. He knew something in the world today between 8 billion people that was unique. He's an asset. He is his own best asset. Thanks, good. So I'll give you a scenario about assets. And if you don't know you're an asset, we got different staff here. One staff came to me and said, "Boss, thing ain't too nice. We got work wrong things. Money is my problem. I'm weighing, I'm measuring. Is it worth it? Is he an asset?" I said, "We can work out something. You don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll sort that out." Next time, like he see. He come, "Boss, I got this problem." And I calculate, You know the problem is you got, son. Okay. Just okay. Because he's not an asset to himself. He doesn't know his own qualities. This is serious shit. This is serious shit. The explanation is the environment that he created outside. The salary here can't take care of it. I'm calculating like you making joke. Oh. So you create a problem. You're your own problem. And I'm supposed to solve that? Because you gotta remember, life is a cycle. You, if you're an asset, you come to me, I pay you for being an asset. And then you take your money and spend it on the things that nurture you into maintaining yourself as an asset. But you can't create an environment that is not of you and expect me to pay for it. That's the problem with society today. What are you worth? You know, I know it firsthand. I used to work with a man named Kupir Sugdiu at Lozignan. And I need more money, because I created this environment where I need more money. And one day they just fire me. Because everybody has a worth. What happens to you is you think you're worth more than you're actually worth. What you're not paying attention to is you're in a world with 8 billion people. You know what nobody can do yet? You know what nobody can do and I will start doing? It's communication. Let me say farmlands. They are countries. So let me tell you, when I went to India, we had drivers for the delegation. I called a taxi company, I had a driver full time. A car, because the delegation is a structured program. You go here, we met the vice president for India, we meet in different, we're moving around. Right? You move within those parameters, you got a driver. I had a driver driving behind the delegation. That if I get the symptoms and decide, I want to beat out from here, me driver there. Prakash. You understand one thing I'm saying? Except for the F's and the S's. You understand? Because me like Ellen DeGeneres behind, smiling from the behind the scene. Just like how I start, just like that everywhere. You understand? So, the guy comes in the morning, he's neat, well dressed. India, New Delhi, half an hour away from the airport. Well dressed, he's part of a taxi service. And I said, buddy, this man driving behind me for 2 days. He's sitting in the car all the time with the AC, and I'm paying every day. So the second day he said, sorry, you don't have to, you call when you're ready. Because this guy is sitting down 7 o'clock in the morning. Wait, and I tell him I can't have 7 o'clock. And the man say coming at 9 o'clock. So the man say, I said, no. You just, me want call. You be there for me all the time when I'm ready. I don't want to call. That's why when I travel, I just go rent a car. I went to DR, got a Prado downstairs waiting for me. When I drive in, I rent a car, and I don't walk in all about DR. But if I want to, I go downstairs and jump in my vehicle and drive. If it's more than walking distance, I jump in the vehicle and drive. That's why when I do the video and say nearly get robbed, it's rent and they're going to rent a car right away. Whether I drive it or not, I make sure I put myself in a certain position. I could do anything I want to. You got to set up yourself, sir. And when you're tapping, you say, oh God, you got a car. And how much you believe it costs? You think operating at me level, 20 grand a day for a surety is money? You got here what operating friends pay. When they got the security detail, this body, somebody for fetch a bag, this and that. Why you believe them stars is run bankrupt? If they ain't got work for a week, they run bankrupt. They got too much expenses. I set myself in a certain man, no matter where they. I go to the States, I go Canada, but Canada we didn't think, because everywhere was walking distance. And I had people for pick me up. New York, never rent a car in New York. David picks me up, and David all about the place. David just have a shoe, David, oh God, David. David is just a call him, man. What time you ready for move? This is my body in New York. By the time I land at the airport, here now, I give David the itinerary. He did the airport. He called before me left home. You reach it. This is a guy I met about, you know. Me not left Guyana yet. By the time me reach the airport, he telling me he there like I said, David, when we reach, we reach. If we reach and you not reach, I'm going to sit down outside. Yes, and I sit down, take out and cup out my bag, and do something in the meantime, my bag. Yes, I could catch a raise in the meantime. It's all his work. Right? So me know how you plan yourself. When me left the DR, me say, hey, Punta Cana Tech 2. We gone, me and the wife. And I do some left the DR is left hand drive. When I left the hotel, and I do some swing with the people in Prado. I see traffic. I see where all these people going. Where all these people going? Who you believe they're in the wrong direction? It's left hand drive. You gotta drive on the right hand side. Everybody, oh God, look, Will. I said, this thing is insurance. You just do body work? Right? Because I want for the she's do body work, she got to do the body work. We believe you got it for. People just go around worrying about things where really are true. You just do body work? You just do body work? Like me there in DR. Driving by the other side of the road. Eh? Genuine head-on mistake. Just before head-on collision. And she worried. I mean, she said on decent at her stelling. Peter's Hall in the Land Cruiser. Decent with seatbelt on. Stop for see who crossing. And the boss was blamming me back. Partner, me stop worry. While we driving, she worry about. I say you the Google people. You Google. Hot send you for there with me. For check for see how I drive in this vehicle. Hot send you? Yes, and no, imagine driving by the highway, worrying about accident, and every 4 or 5 miles I got a crash truck picking up a vehicle. So it is inevitable. Let's hope it's not me. I'm trying to do my best, but I'm not going to be worrying about accident unless I get one. You understand? You imagine driving on the highway in the Dominican Republic, and every couple miles, every 20 miles, there's a crash truck picking up a vehicle that crash, hit a rail, this hit somebody, this and that. This is the Dominicans. It's not me. I now come. I just land. Crazy hairstyle and all. Prado just licking out. You understand? Wait till I get me accident and then worry now. When me a worry about accident to me not get yet. And that's what makes me an asset. How I deal with things mentally. You understand? Like we get a car, put it downstairs, and drive it one time in 3 days. And one night we there walking all about the place. People wouldn't know that them people were walking, got a vehicle downstairs. They could have driven. You understand? You are your asset. You're your best asset. We got plenty assets. But the main asset to put things together. They got 2 sets of women nurturing the assets. Some of them going to put in BBL and BLL and some PFF and so I don't know where's the different things they're putting in. And some of them going back to university. Some of them put in something that can't be lost. Because when they put in something here, they could pass the down to the young daughter and the young son. They could be of use to the family and the husband. But if you put in something here and something here, you can't take out to you back and get that. I don't know if that's the plan. Yes, sir. I don't know when you put in something big here. Are you reaching your 80s and it look like if you hang in 2 balls around your neck? Because remember, when Bobby sag, right? It just sag, it just drop. Breast style looking like chest. Yes, sir. But when you got 2 plastic balls inside there, what don't change shape? And it hang down here, and you look like if you use the ball boy for FIFA. You look like you use FIFA ball boy. With these 2 big chunks of thing hanging down here, like it's in a basket around your neck. I don't know what you're gonna do then. But it's just, there's 2 things. So you have an asset and it has been used up. Serves no purpose anymore. And the other woman that educated herself, knew what was the purpose of education, what was the purpose of knowledge, and she there sit down in a rocking chair, would have achieved everything in life, and sit down and read in a book to keep her mind active. Men, no. Know what you want in life. Here, you got a little bit of this. Human beings in general. So, first thing you gotta accept is that you are an asset. And when I show you this, it's not physical strength I show you muscle. Human beings in general. The greatest part of your body and the organ you could really nurture for long life and longevity is your muscles. Walk, the frightened for walk. Are you walk? Be an asset to a woman, a protector, a guider. I know it's hard with some of them. All them coming out now think there's a man. Let somebody cough them in their fucking head, then they realize they need a man. Yes, sir. Like here was me problem with feminism. Y'all take a partner, take a part of the world, and y'all go and live by yourself and sustain it. They got Mormon groups move away themselves from the world. Men, women, and if you look at the groups who move away themselves from the world, to survive, the women have taken a certain level of this. If you look at the world, the parts of the world we got confusion, is where the women them think they're smarter than everybody else, and they start up doing some scunt. Some scunt, I say, yeah, that's the word. Because the only time I knew is Wonder Woman had a set of women on an island and thing. Yeah, that's the only time I know it's sustainable. It's like cartoon. Wonder Woman got some hook and she's hooking and talking truth. And she's Wonder Woman. It's talk truth and so. Yeah, the white people create the. And all them run about the place with a set of scunt in the head. Yeah, sir. No, y'all come together, take over, please. Invade some way. Go in the jungles, go in the trenches. And when the explanation for this, they show you two women who went to Iraq and so. Some women are cut from a different cloth. But there's not even 1% of the women them who could keep up with men. But that is not 1% of the women in the world who could keep up with men. Make sure you're a valuable asset, firstly to yourself. Well, not being all about yourself. I tell you, this is not about ego. You're nurturing the asset that you are. Somebody said they hear woman and make a road now. No. Me ain't telling you about here. Remember, what I'm saying is not with 100%. It's not 100% matter of fact. There are women that are productive in men's skilled fields. But if we were to do a switch like this, the world would collapse. There is no sustainable place. Nothing that would be sustainable with women alone in it. If they try a script and say, well, here, we could just behave to show the world that we could do it. After 80 years, it would not exist. And people say, oh, with men too. But we never purport to yes, we are right. No, no, no. We never say here, we independent. No. We always there. We looking for woman. We never come out and say we independent. It's the women that we independent. We don't need no man. But yeah, I gotta start doing this, start stitching up them coochie. Stitch them up. They got all kind of surgeries happening now. Stitch them up. I didn't tell you about the lesbian them. I tell you about real women. What delusional. You guys said that delusional women. I think 90% of the women delusional. With the interactions why get in with people. You tired of a day in of this world because why? You'd go to a place and you see videos like a woman run up to a man. You ain't know if he just loses it. You're gonna get crushed. Like this whole society going crazy. Women doing all kind of crazy shit that they can't represent. I know bodybuilding women. I know MMA fighting women. Woman, like MMA thing, like them fighters. That any 18-year-old would black out, put out the misery. Yeah. There's no comparison between us. I don't know why we need to make comparison. I don't know what we're competing about. I don't watch it and think, oh God, look how she's sweet and she's sexy. I would have liked to be sweet and sexy like she. I like she for she. You got some weirdo men them. Them not man. I talk about man and woman. We talk about man and woman. We ain't talk about him and her and it and all them fucking confusing iterations of whoever they say. The pronouns or whatever you call them. We talk about man and woman. You could never find a man that watching a work. I would like to have a butt like her, but like I banned up on Facebook. I don't even think he's a man. A man run around with a big wrong butt. Like two balloon. He's a big YouTuber, random channel thing. I don't look at a woman like I like to screw her, not be her. You understand? And women want to be everything else other than they are. So I like to be like this one. They compete with themselves. They men them every fucking thing is a competition. We ain't got no competition. Y'all come together. The women that will go invade the country. How you go? Y'all go. And if you go to places around the world, different culture, here one would be. We got a narrow perspective. Real narrow perspective, you know. Nobody paying attention. We have a real narrow perspective. You ever watch Bollywood movies? I don't know if they start doing stunt like America. But women are women. And they know they're women. Even them African mood. Women are women and they know they're women. And then you come to America and then you got Ellen DeGeneres. Come out, they're at the front as a man. And people surprised why she wasn't acting like a woman behind the scene. It's a fucking confused person. Who you thought you to get out to she? You got a narrow perception because of the language barrier. Venezuela. You know why the Venezuelans them moving in? Because women are women. Guyanese women start picking up this European, North American kind of thing, and they try to be fucking man, compete with the man. Spanish woman coming, they ain't got no that lie down, roll over, you just say what you want. Woof, woof. Full coming to America kind of shit with Eddie Murphy. Bark and jump on one. For anything you want to do to do it. They're women. Well, they confused whether the women, the men, but where you get it from? North America, we got 317 million people. America, Canada has a 317 million people. 400 million people. But you never went to India, we got 1.4 billion people. Where women are women. You got anti-men, them, you got lesbian, you got all the things in the world there. But when you go and see people who accept who they are and live in their ways, and they're guided by culture, go this way, brother. Some people go off the path and stuff, but go this way, brother. This is the way. 1 million people in a country set their mindset. Have you ever been to Colombia? Have you ever been to Brazil? You understand what's going on? You ever watch a soap opera from Brazil? You ever watch Bollywood thing and see what's going on? Nobody try to infuse them, because what happened? Even America, what you're seeing on the television is by far not the truth. Everything is some in the kids thing in Disney. Everybody tried to push an anti-man, lesbian narrative. It's not the truth. Them is not 1% of the population. What happened? They're 1% in an area that been able to get high visibility. They infuse themselves all about the place. They've been able to sing in people's ear who got the networks, and they've been able to push a narrative. That's all you see. When you watch American television, you think American women are independent women and everybody fighting for this narrative, and maybe American women are feminists. That's not the case for 90%. But they want to change the status quo, they want to change the narrative. Got people thinking a holy pescant. So what is sent to you, the information that is given to you. Like when you go on TikTok, you see any Chinese body skinning their BT? Nobody is skinning their fucking BT on TikTok. China selling this, China selling that, we selling this. You can get this phone cheap, you can get this glasses cheap. You want a cup, we can make a cup for you. We got remote, we got computer. You want a this, what more you want? China selling thing. America, you go up and look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Bet you're fucking crazy. That's what I see. You understand? You had no good. That's what I see. Look at me. Open the foot. Yes, and this time couple girl get the money. Chinese selling things, selling products. This is economic warfare. Say, how much you gonna eat? Noodle. I eat a chicken. Yes, sir. Woof, woof, meow, meow. Hi, how much you gonna eat? You tune into the wrong thing. You think if you go Italy, fucking women running around, acting like this man, pulling up the fucking pants, huh? Like somebody had a joke out there. Switzerland, all the women put down arms. All the women, Switzerland are one of them European countries. All they had a put down arms. Not a fucking thing didn't happen. Nothing didn't happen. The economy didn't stutter, nothing. The country went down. It's not them as look after the light and the fucking water and so. The country went down. Everything was normal. They don't look after the trains. Then everybody catches and say, what these fucking people just do? Walk around and look smart. You know what's the problem? People being politically correct. People being politically correct. They don't want to say the truth when they see the truth. But who's losing? We are men as losing. We are men are losing. And the reason women are so fucking delusional is because we're facilitating it. Nobody's saying, girl, yes, and a man watching a girl and she said, oh, I can do this, I can do that. And he's saying, yeah, because all he thinking about is coochie. Just let you do what you want to do and get some fuck, buddy. That's the problem. Half of the problem relating to the delusionary environment, the metaverse that women have found themselves in is we. Because when women talk, it's got nobody saying, girl, yes, and we calculating. Don't piss she off, girl, kuchi, yes, and call today. That's why they got this thing ghosting. If I tolerate all this cunt, you talk, this bullshitting thing, then I get a kuchi, it even fucking worth it. Yes, I ain't worth it. Will you see me back for real that? I just be, you didn't know I got a quality? Yeah. It come from the Amerindian quality of Kanaimo that's disappearing to something else. It just fucking ghosts you. And women go around, oh, why are men ghosting us? Because after all this cunt I had to listen, forget to your coochie, then I get it and then it fucking worth it. What waiting for? You imagine we get in a series that you dep on that cunt for the rest of your life? And then we produce some daughters that gonna be talking, that's cunt to you talking? Huh? You don't understand why we there? Because nobody is willing to get serious and tell people the truth. Hello, good morning. Nobody is willing to get serious and tell women, man, yo. Now that you're smart, if women pull out and decide, I ain't taking care of shit, he's left in disaster. Although we going out and purporting to doing the hardest part of the work and bring home the money, when a woman is not there in the home, we in disaster. We don't see we cry. Oh, we ain't got a woman in real life. Oh, women. Oh God, man, the ghost sweet, the this, the. It's your cause up here, fuck yourself. Get up in the real world. Not everything is perfect. And not because the other man been telling you right. No, he been telling you right to fuck you. Natasha, imagine when man get the punani, them talk about it. No, real men don't do that. Real men don't do that. Like back in the day when I used to the man, you can't tell nobody. What the fuck you think it is at that? Is a pussy radio now? So like a pussy radio? Real men don't talk about that, their relationships. You got figured out. A man walking with a woman. It could be a friend. A lot of men you see with women, the relationship is sexual. They got a man leading you and making you a scunt, and they're not genuinely there. If something happens, something happens. And he fantasizing about she. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Hello? Hello, confirm.
But he even trying to change your voice. I just time with men, women try to be like men, and men try to be like, where the fuck you coming now? Eh? I say, push up the gear. Oh, you start talking back like a man. You want something in your, eh? Huh? I don't start me up this morning. The problem is, for too long, men have allowed this thing to go on. And I look at it, and then I calculate, like when I was with CI, I feel like I'm bashing women. But he has some points. It's just that we want them to change. We're not anti-women. We would love you to change and be the women that we want. Now, there's another problem discussion. Hello, good morning.
My blessed good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, so the weather is very nice. And I like the t-shirt, man. You buy it from America. There's a nice t-shirt, man. Hello?
Are you old gay, man? What's your fucking problem, man? I got in a serious conversation. You call me for telling me you like me t-shirt. Big man call me for telling me you like me t-shirt. Bull you want? You're a buller, man. It's bull the bull you like, you see? Eh? Are you talking about another program? Because I can't imagine. This is a t-shirt. This is not a t-shirt. No, but who does like him? This is the thing with these bano. You know who's auntie, man. You know who's who. You like me teeth. Who the fuck is it? Men don't do them thing now. Hey, we get a shot from by. I want one like that, you know. I like your shot. This is a woman thing, buddy. Y'all blurring these lines. Y'all blurring these lines. You gotta know how to carry yourself. Like me trying to be. When I talk to a woman, I lower my tone of voice and all them things. There are certain things. I ain't playing no bad man. But I'm a man. What the fuck you expected from me? Rena, you know what you're talking about. Half of the men we are looking for change. What change what? You fucking father dead and gone. You're looking for a father. And your father is your man. That's the problem. Every man looking for a woman. The qualities of a woman, it's simple. Women looking for Superman in Rakesh. Will look like he's fucking skin and bone. How we gonna be Superman? Hello, good morning. Looking for quality. She thought it was a strapping man. That's what she looking for. No, it's Rakesh. You'll get the fucking ear. You we they only got Rakeshes. You're Indian. You're looking at a black man physically. Look good. You like that. You're attracted to the. But your family culture make you can't take one black man. And you understand? You fucking delusional. Take what you want. And then you take Rakesh because mommy said take Rakesh for the 2 cow on the house lot. And then. And again, this is not across the board. I'm giving you all a scenario. Because the fucking idiots always reporting to the ERC. about I painted people with a white brush. Yeah, you take Rakesh and you're watching the neighbor, big strong black man, and thinking, this I want Rakesh to be like him. Take fucking John next door. Take John Thompson from New York. Muscly shot like scum, but yeah, sir. You get midget in a man. You want things that are not there. When we choose tall girl, short girl, fat girl, anything, we looking at the quality. Like when me take them by mother, me a youth man, me nigga all this knowledge what me got know. And me can't, once me get food every day when me come home, this girl will cook and me clothes wash, so me go there every day, me go war. Simple scunt, wasn't no complicated thing. Me no look at she eyes, and she shape of she mouth, and she nose long and thin, and she color scheme and all them scunt. If you go to all them psychological research about what women want and what men want, women want 3,000 things, men want 2 fucking things. Food and fuck. You understand? Women got the problem if you wear a certain pants with a certain top, with a certain belt, the day when you go for the date. When we go for the date, we don't care where your scunt wear. You could come naked also. You understand? If your scunt mad, well, we can, therefore we are take with you, but otherwise, no, we don't care. We can take your put on clothes for your make sure with you, and that's it. You're living in a delusional world. And men are half of the problem. I realize it. Because we're not taking the time and sit down and to be frightened like, oh God, you're going to lose this. Why we got to fucking lose it? Because you need to tell her something that when she go on to the another man, she know. And the another man tells she can't be 2 times a fucking mistake and 3 times is the charm. It's getting annoying. And we as men are not perfect. But what are we looking for? Like, what you want change? Honey, if you're there, drink. If you tell a man, listen to me. When you go and drink with them, by me at the home here with this wet patter, come beat up the pattern, man. If you don't fucking know how to talk it nice and fancy, talk it sympathy. Babe, me at the home in the hammock. And when you gone, sometimes just this thing I start blink so. Me I want you. Amanga said, you making joke? Yeah? Because when I just come home, you understand? When I just come home, you fucking miserable and sweaty and stressed out. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Where you gonna get your cash done, man?
You keep working or get a cash grant. You got a job?
No, I say I'm waiting every day.
All right, safe. You keep fucking waiting. You gonna get a top up in the meantime as the neighbor fuck your wife, you understand? You stay home waiting. Men, we always helpful. we help the neighbor, we help everybody. Right? Yeah. So she expect the man to know. I know what part of it, then I learning other things because now I'm paying time and attention to it. As a youth, I didn't know nothing. Nothing about women. Me mother didn't teach me nothing, me had a father to guide me. Nothing. And I now sit down realizing every day I come and educate y'all. And this is not beating women or beating men. This is identifying real issues in our society. Ask yourself as a woman, how much time you explain to your husband in detail we want. And before you get together, say, hey, listen to me just get some weird thoughts and so you go able to satisfy me. You go, yes, I can do something. Let me try new thing. Because you got some men, Indian men, mostly, yes. Indian men, mostly. If you go and tell them, I want to try, hey, girl, like you a whore, but them look at me for outside. No, let me keep them in the family. Let me keep the family structure good. Nothing wrong with the way I have to try. Try them one time, in a walk out. Left arm, not do bam back. But nonetheless, you got communication in whatever shape or form. Like just like how you like to be kiss and you want a conversation or boil you down. Like me. If I know I go in on a program out here. If I know me intended and me and the wife relaxing, so to speak. Because she don't like me talk about these things. Me I put on my phone first thing. Yes, and me I start prepare myself for that. You can't be thinking about something else than your wife at the same time. Me I look at she, me admire she, you understand? And then we start having conversation, low tone of voice, and we set a pace. So you gotta know that this thing not fucking dark season. You understand? Some thought has to be put into it. So when the husband coming home, if he get a nice plate of food, no matter what his skin nasty, wash out your hands, son. Or here, you not come inside, me don't clean up the house. Me go bring a food outside for you. If you know hurry for the and cool down. Alright. Eat the food tastes nice. If you know you don't know if I cook, here me try one thing, me don't know if I put too much salt or too little bit salt. Now hand me the fucking food with the attitude and you expect it didn't got salt inside of the fucking plate not gonna turn off like salt. So. Me try one thing today, me don't know if you like that one new thing me try. See if you got enough salt for you. If you not got enough, I gonna put some more salt to that. If you got too much, honey in a word, I'm gonna make something else. Sometimes you even got to tell you, next you eating the thing. I like me now, me I calculate. Me there in the gym and me get cramping. Obviously me short, my body short of sodium. Well, this is extra sodium. So me get angry at it. Me bypass it because me calculate me like me need some extra sodium. Communication is the thing. Right? No, you can't say, them children this and this and that. Whole day I deal with co-workers and everything. Come home, you like a crass. And then, you expect, no, me there for the any mood. Because sometimes they build up, a woman build up and she angers because of that. Are we tripping? No, but you gotta say you gotta make an effort. It got to work. If you set relationship goals as we got this, we got date night, no matter what. Last I just black out. Me the hey, me start sweat, me I get miserable. Me say before me and me get miserable, and me and the wife get some target. We bathe and go and walk in skunt. You got the mall close up. Have a drive wrong a little bit and then come back tired and sleepy. You understand? You might be try to watch a movie, nice movie start with a black French guy, French lover or something like that. We start watching movie sleepy. Nothing gonna be perfect, you're not catch them every time. But we are a work in progress. You gotta accept that you're a work in progress. Now we hating upon everything. Certain things can't be a tolerate. Certain things me not tolerate. Me not care what. Me not perfect. Me not no perfect human, but certain things me not tolerate. If it could be avoided, why are we not avoiding it? Naswa. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning. I love you, right?
Okay, ma'am. Since You do realize there are several sections of the population not intimidated by your puerile patriarch. Oh my God, this is one that trying to purport herself as one of the bright ones. Don't worry with me. Pitiful pitbull pug. Oh, she knows all the things with P's. All right. You just concentrate on your pussy. Me know what the pitiful pitbull pug and you concentrate on your pussy. Make it worth the while for your husband. That's all I say. Yes, sir. When then come, long story. You ask she, Nas J-A-B-A, Nas Chapar. Nas Jabar. She got pitiful pitbull pug, P-S-E-U-D-O, pseudo plugisto. I don't know where she got it. You can't treat me all. Don't worry, P can't treat me a pussy. And this is the only P you guys study about. And the world gonna be a better place. Right? I say what I say. Y'all get a woman organization we're headed by a lesbian for come tax some fucking thing. They have to get a woman organization. Guyana's woman red thread headed by a woman that got presenting manly features. So like woman ain't got nothing for themselves. It's not a feminist thing. It's somebody with man ideas, man mentality. Running the woman organization. Right? Y'all try there. Y'all try there with them. Like normally you'd have to put this, these are the views of the Guyanese Critic alone and again, but this is a matter of fact. Let the people come and dispute it. Yes, we ain't saying men are superior, who is perfect and all them things now. What's going on there? We just freeze? Or it's just me? There's no kind of sci-fi Ghostbusters kind of shit going on here. I just freeze spin the screen there, I see myself freeze. This. So here now, let me go on. I done had enough for this profanity, proper piss head. Nas Jabar, pussy. Take care of your ponani. Your puku puku. That's all you got to take care. You know what all them fancy word will you now learn? Ponani. Keep it ploppy, plum, porky. Since you know words with P. You understand? And don't frighten for try PP pun he when you get a chance. Right? Yes. She up is your feelings. Here was the funny thing about these the people that was most up in the field, that they were way behind the scene hiding. Come to the front of the class and represent the women. You ever been to Punta Cana? And I don't know if you're Hindu, you're black or what. Yes, and pum pum. You mightn't have it depends on the size. A cooch. The little part is a small one, but a pum pum. Them girl walking now with clothes, they got everything out to the front. They call it camel toe or whatever. Yes, sir. So I left there with you. Here, one time. Oh God, I don't know where we at that. I must give out state sanctioned pug a little bone to chew on. I must give our state sanctioned pug a little bone to chew on. Oh my God. Yeah. You're going to great lengths to sound smart. All right. I know you're in a university graduate. You understand? The confidence you get is from a man who allowed that delusion. He's not stupid. He's just been a play stupid all the years. I like Shino from you just got a profile. Let me see if I could run into the profile. And let me give you Naz Jabbar. Let me give you a little background even before we go in the profile. Between 35 to 55. When I jump 55, you know 55-year-old woman got the time for putting all that. So she ageable. You understand? Wash up. Hold on. Let me search you out if you got a profile. NAS JABAR. Me don't get JABAR. JABAR. All right. Let me see. What's going to this? Is a man acting as a woman? What the fuck is... Is a man. What in the holy names of pussy batty is this? What kind of homosexual is you the big man? The man said no disrespect, just adding to the gap in my own little bit. But I thought all the time, you a woman body. Me no know that your father acting like a mother. Oh, you short, man. Me now get a full pose picture with you. He about 4 feet tall. Oh, them are come with their own problem. That's a different men. Now, short men are not gay, but they come with a whole different thing. They in a whole different category, short men. Them come with inferiority complex. But they fall in the age. Right? We just get up in the feelings easy. At least you bring up nice data and nice wife, and so you give you respect for that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Now me catch myself a while going. Alright, buddy, alright. And you got me telling you got the punani, or you just get the feelings as a big man like if you got the punani. How you getting to the woman? Me, oh God, how you get into the woman argument, man? You got that, take a wife, you know, realizes are you just a kunumunu? Eh? Ya kunu? Punumunu? Alright, buddy, I'm glad you had the conversation and you give a little laugh, and so this morning we get it. And you're gonna get black for that. That is part of this conversation this morning. Yes, it shows that I'm not always right. Sometimes I thinking that the attitude of some individual is a woman and is a man. 3 feet 4 inches tall. On a serious note, Naz Jabbar, what's your height? I gotta be right about something. I was wrong already that you're a woman, but what's your height? Give me your height inside there. Anticipated by his bunch of semi-fluent gestures. Oh. A day makeup. There's a when you get an inferiority complex, you give yourself some self-importance. This is something to study. This is something to study. Take heed. You know, some people are self-intellectual. They read and they think I like me a little more flat and ordinary. Right here, I want to talk about this thing before me go. But this is something to study. I got to study. I'm going back to the drawing board and study profile. So watch here. A 55-year-old perimeter farmer nabbed with unlicensed gun. Here are the details. Bradley Thomas, a 50-year-old Amerindian farmer from Baramita, Northwest District in Region 1, was arrested on Wednesday after being found in possession of an unlicensed 12-gauge shotgun. Acting on information received, police ranks made contact with Thomas at his home in Baramita and Baramita informed him that he was accused of threatening Sean Ben with a shotgun so he threatened somebody. But here what happened, we got to work on these things because we can't, these old men must work on the thing was sent over the apartment, right? You can post it, you can just put the video and put the details of that. Yeah, do it simple. Yeah, so these so this is a farmer, right? And them man you shot them, do little hunting and all and thing. Now we get old and you get a little dotish and go and threaten somebody. The person make a report to them. Police come and seize the gun. Right? What has to be considered is this man pass, if he had problem, like if he's known to be a violent person, all these things gotta be considered. And a lot of farmers are complaining to me, but getting like, I think the firearm license for farmers, because you can't walk around in Georgia with a big gun. And thief man, maybe $100,000, $200,000, you get gun and you push me your waist. Right? So I think the criterias that need to be met to get a licensed firearm, I hear the vice president talk about it. I think it got to split up. For farmers, now we talk about farmer. You can't go and plant a, well, I don't put it past Guyanese. But when you get in, you go in and buy 10 acre land, plant a fucking farm for get a gun. Well, here I tell you, if you go and take 10 acre land and plant a farm, or an acre land and plant a farm for get a gun, you deserve to get a gun. If you go make them kind of effort. But when we go, you're a farmer, you ain't got no criminal record. You understand? And farming is where you get a living after we sorting for that. You have no criminal record. We come and check your farm, do a background check on you, give the people a license firearm. A shotgun. Because you can't be walking around, nobody be walking around town with a shotgun. Right? This guy stop happening. If you watch it, all the men they were getting, the farmers were getting catch with a shotgun. There's a set of old man, the whole life they had this shotgun, you know. People don't know. Illegal, they get license firearm. There's a set of old man. They start getting fucking senile. And then they get caught. After that shit thing happen, look what happened with Blackburn the other day in Friendship back then. Today we supposed to go back there on the scene and see what's going on. Some bee bite somebody, gun go. There's just like an accident on road. You got more accident than shooting death. Everybody's serious with gun. The fucking police stop people with car was speeding. And every day somebody died and everybody's serious with gun. And for the years only Blackburn shoot somebody by accident. But everybody's serious with gun. Well, really, it ain't making fucking sense. Government's got to start doing things that make sense. Make it make sense. Everybody's serious. It's hard to get a gun. And the police selling driver's license like mad. And for ward off pig for hunt, a man who hunting no for hunt. For ward off pig, you can't get a gun. And people killing people with truck and car more than gun in Guyana. They ain't got no plausible explanation for why it's so stringent. Separate it. Farmers, once you could meet certain criteria, like a shotgun. How much you think that shotgun there, 150 you could make it? This, me know about them thing there. Since the age of 18, me I deal with. Not 18, since the age of 12. Them banner was going hunt in the Baghdad number 2 canal. Me camp was the closest thing to the Baghdad and the furthest thing from the road. When we used to walk with Star Street, Uncle Ricky in Albaistone. Me go and check Uncle Ricky. I realize he's there in the country. And I see the other day, and I election day. And I drive here. The guy checks if he's still in the country. We have been a vote. We have been inside the place of vote. Upstairs, a man come there. That's the way me get my first job. We used to walk with the man and mind the cow. We gotta go and sit down and talk the story. He had a brother named Cologne who tried to rob me $3,500. Me take the people, let me shotgun and stick them up in the place. Me say me gotta give me fucking money. Because the boys them we used to go the back and hunt. When they come back, there's hide the shotgun nearby me and say watch over there. And me I got a little thing them in a Vaseline bowl me could remember. Not me thing them just left from there. Right? So me know when I see them come in know I go on. We believe he doing with a shotgun. You could miss a armor in your man mix man like this with a fucking moustache like that and that hairstyle. He's so unique with a big long gun. You could miss he anyway. He there with nobody don't dare. And then somebody gonna say threaten him. In Barometer Region 1, what the fuck you doing wrong? Me there botanical and alone, what the fuck you doing wrong here? Oh shit, Nazar Nana by saying a black here, but when you start attacking in the morning, Cocksuckers Breakfast Club, hard body take care. Was nice knowing you. No, we can't encourage you. You could talk to me, but you don't talk to me people them like that. You didn't encourage them, it's me, you the talking all the time. How everybody involved. Like if everybody here shares my sentiments. 70% of the people on my program is be women. This morning wasn't a show that favorable to women in general. But you come out as the little short auntie man start one abusing. Yeah? Everybody else gets it and realize men get shortcomings, women get shortcomings. Today we talk about women. You come out 4 feet of fucking 3 inches of blob. Little well written, so you put together some paragraphs and come up with something. Partner, rest yourself. No, but tell you about these old men. There gotta be different criteria. You can't watching everybody one way. Because I'm telling you, they got hundreds of guns. So let me tell you, this here, sir, we just take mango wood and make the stock. The pipe comes from estate steam pipe. High density steel. These are, most of the times, these are made guns. Improvised thing. Let me see if it says that thing. A search was in my compound 12 gauge shotgun along with 4 16 gauge gun. So the firearm ammunition was seized. Asked for this caution according to standard procedure. Thompson Ford said the officer I bought the gun and ammunition from a Spanish man for $30,000. Thomas along with the season was escorted barometer investigation going on. Who's the Spanish man? Let me see the thing. Let me see if I can. It's a Mac gun, man. Look. Hold on. Let me show you. It's a Mac gun. You see what's going on here? He tie up with rubber like if pipe block. Yes, and look at the stack. Look at the shape of the stack. Look at this. Look at the unshapely. Yes, and it's a Mac gun. Just make this whole thing. Police can't give you a brand panda. But Smith and Wesson narrow. Yes, Me know the circumstances, but I know, don't worry. Many people, they're under the circle. You don't think you got your farm, you got to protect your fucking self, buddy. Once you meet the criteria, you never had a pass, you ain't got a violent pass, your mental health issues, art and all that, shotgun. Yes, because you can't walk about with a big long shotgun and nobody notice. And you have, if you're on the road, you got a casing for it. Yes, there must be a normal level. But see, gun is get fucking excited in Guyana. Oh, man, got a gun, boy. This is fucking protection. It's not abnormal. They got shooting ranges, Sheriff got a shooting range. Let me find out. Oh shit, mommy was calling me just now. What happened? Morning, mommy.
How are you doing?
How you feeling?
Not bad. I just empty my commode bucket and full more water and bring it in and soak my pouch. I must make the appointment Saturday for the doctor.
Next week, Saturday?
Yeah.
All right, mama.
My foot feeling little, like it ain't want to move, but I'm moving it because...
No, mommy, mommy, here, we can't wait till Saturday. I'll go and talk to the doctor now. I'll go and get the results, talk back to the doctor, and we'll make an appointment. Rest tomorrow.
Oh God, Mikhail, like I never be the fatigue. Let me see now.
All right, mama. Well, let me see how you feel Monday now.
I went and draw my pension. I went to the supermarket and buy a couple things. Oh God, then I come in and I go back. Oh, my energy.
All right, mommy. Let's see what happens by Monday.
All right.
If anything, I'll just get somebody to come and see you there. Story done.
No, if there's anything, eventually, I'm going to get a little girl for come here, like somebody young and not full work, just to be around them.
All right,
not
mommy.
Not a nurse.
No problem.
All right, whenever.
Yeah, mama. Love you.
You check the word?
Oh, they euthanize.
Euthanize.
Euthanize, yes.
But I think it's an EU. You don't pronounce the E, the E silent.
Okay, mama.
Right, bye-bye.
Yeah, I love you. Shahan, I can't should ask for this. Shahan, weakness, should think. She got it. No, she's saying she's tired. She didn't feel like for God, She didn't feel like for God, So I gotta get the doctor to go there then. You understand? I can go and collect. She had a blood test yesterday to check her blood count. So, I could get some boosters for she and thing in the meantime. $25 a day for greater operator, is that okay? He available due the next few days, so he should be good. Yeah, mommy, make him, set him up. I'll call and find out about the grader. I truly appreciate your effort in preparing the draft agreement for as I will be returned to Malaysia next year. It is important that we finalize and sign the agreement before my departure. May I kindly ask you to share a draft with me at your earliest convenience so that I can review. Gentlemen, a draft agreement for signing. Hey Chief, morning. Please investigate Porica Bartica boat service. Bartica speedboat charging 3,000. Oh Jesus Christ, I got left. Yeah, I'll be right with me. Let me get something started. I didn't realize it was so late. Hey kid, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, again, Miss call from your iPad.
What you doing, like, man?
Alright, sound cool. So guys, I think we've covered enough this morning. Get a young female to assist her. Yeah, no, but I want to know what's going on with her physically. She's such a foot now. You understand? Because yesterday the doctor had her hold 2 fingers and, you know, thing. And I noticed when she was clamping one, because she concentrated, right? She clamping one, she was releasing one. And so she did, right? So then he had to, you know, squeeze both together. But she's a fighter, man. She's a fighter. And I ain't got nothing. Where else I got to do than take care of my mother? She's afforded me the opportunity of being here and being an amazing person. Yes, I you see me mother, me fish, me everything is me mother. Like she deserves it. Yes, and she worked for that. Although I don't agree with the methodologies of everything and thought that she could have put in more. The main fact that she gave birth to me and make sure I was protected and taken care of as a child and not abused. Look at what I've become. Look at the benefits of who I've become. A lot of people want, they've got people going to deny, they got people think great about me. And who denies and who has an issue? You got nobody better than me that talks about me. Everybody who got a problem with me, they're worse off than me. If you look at it. Everybody who has an issue with me and talk about me is worse. You just compare it. Frag face auntie, smelly smell, Rick, everybody. Everybody. In the world of material things, ask where they're there and where they're. Simple. So, yeah, I went to the hospital yesterday, but she, is this she tell me the euthanized thing? It was euthanized. I thought there's a word similar that means scathing, like making the cat don't make no more pick me answer. So I mix up the words in my head. So I saying which this lady talking about, then she say euthanize, what it means, right? Yeah, I'll take care. Me, I work for the Critic. Was your mom a student of? Yes. My mom went to Central High School. Yeah, my mom went to Central student. Central. Hello.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
What's your opinion on that little boy that what's called we president a quote?
Call the president of what?
A quote.
We need to have an opinion on a child. Oh, adults need to have an opinion on a child. We could have a serious conversation. You think he's of the age 7-year-old, 5, 6-year-old, 7-year-old is of the age of you have to have an opinion on the child, not the guardians and the adults that cause him to be this way. Oh, you think you need to have an opinion? No, we don't need to have an opinion on the child. What's going to happen as the child grows older, he's going to know the consequences of the actions in life. And sometimes you have to work your whole life. People don't know. Sometimes you have to work your whole life to explain yourself for one mistake. Because nonetheless, he's living in a multi-ethnic society. We divided along political lines. I don't think we're no longer divided along racial lines, but political lines. And in his utterances as a child, he's chosen a side. How will that affect his future? We are to see. Right? Like I go for things all about the place. And when I go and sit down and I turn to somebody, I try to give them an impression of who I am. You know what has happened? Me and Robbie and the wife went to somebody and the person said, I follow you. My wife follows you, and right away they know who I am. Once you follow me, you don't got to tell me whether you like or not. Once you continue to follow, I know you understand who I am and you get the message. I need to say nothing more. If somebody comes and say, when I talking to them, I hear you, they say this thing and they come with a bias, I know what's the situation. If somebody's open-minded and they follow me, they know this is a person you can talk to, you can have a serious discussion with, he has his opinions, he's willing to learn, he's open-minded, bam, bam, bam. But that time when you say about this guy, I don't know. But I got a remedy for that. Because I built myself in this. I built as a mean machine. So even the people who assume, hello, good morning, that they could use their bias against me, once I write, we go into fucking war. Once I write, we go into war. You understand? I plan for all of that. I know they got people gonna watch me and want to victimize me. Because of what they think or they heard about me. I got plan for that. I'd post you up, call your name, and show your picture. You understand? Yeah. And go at it hard. For days. I could do it for months. Until one of us cease to exist. Yeah. So serious. Remember, I built me platform on controversy. People ain't paying attention to that, like this man is always there. No. You didn't know? When I started Guyanese Critic, we made a list of things that were controversial in Guyana that nobody wants to talk about. Politics, religion, sexuality. We don't talk about that. And here when say, oh Jesus Christ, will you calling people name, showing people face? I say, yes, that is what we will do. My platform was built on that. You come in and explain. Like you understand, when you reply to me, when Auntie Frogface says something, she took my message into her realm. Like me don't care smelly smell message or Rickford Burke message. What I do is poke them. Hello?
I would like to know. I know myself. When you buy this land from the government, you own from your friends come in. Mm-hmm. Depends on how did the government reserve.
That is in front of the house.
Yeah.
Roger that.
But I see a set of people doing up the parapet and stuff, blocking it up. If you're in a jam, you can't reverse because them utilize the parapet. They put big brick. They put them thing with chain on it. You can't reverse on the parapet, and a set of nonsense are going on.
That should not be. But I can tell you, is as the ridiculousness over the years of the NDCs that been encouraging.
When you know you own you from your friends come back in anything your friends go out what is the government reserve and so. These people looking at after and so you can't turn back.
No, but some people apply for permission. Some people apply permission to do it before. I think the NDCs has to change their laws and policies that although you apply and your thing in front, the people got to be able to turn back and all them thing they say you can't create an encumbrance.
Exactly, and it's going on in dairy. Most all them streets, you can't get for reports and all this thing. And the road them done wide already. You can't report all the way because nobody want you to turn back on the park and a whole set of friggin' thing going on with. I need somebody to look into it, I swear.
Roger that, I'll start highlighting it, don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
We got methods that I thinking we should set up a little robust vehicle with big bars. Like what am I set up for riots and so? Yeah, so I just driving and blocking up all them things what people make. You know, like a grader, kind of like a bulldozer, you just driving through with wheels. A solid truck. I'm going to England soon. When I go and look for a truck. Yes, so something we can just drive around, block up the whole thing and gone. Yeah, so you go report it to the police. Because what we block for you? Oh, you be block something that you got from the government land? Eh? No. We is the cleanup campaign crew. Right? Angela De Silva, you ain't no car. We make a reverse. If I want to turn around, we gotta go reverse. What kind of nonsense y'all depend? All over the civilized world you go. Where you want me reverse? You want me reverse all the way back and look, there's a fucking annoying thing, let me tell y'all. Reversing, going in a direction where you is seeing. You need to turn back the soonest possible time. You reverse, you're seeing and run over somebody dog. Run over somebody child. You need to turn back if you're there at the first possible place. Must be accessible to all right. Nobody got it right for come park by a bridge. But what you fucking got? One concrete bridge that reverse for your head? This is shippiness like Barbados. I go Barbados, not a traffic jam. You know why? Everybody stop on court, just let you pass. Don't hold up the traffic, keep moving. Hey, they see a grid. They fucking run and black up the grid before they stay over this one side. When they go over there, they're running behind somebody. They can't go nowhere anymore. Left the grid, let the people pass now. Like you're just fucking vindictive. And they realize the vindictiveness now transfer and clog up the whole city. Black off. Will you hustle to go across the road to pass where? Stay here, relax yourself. Wait for a minute, wait for two. Take some deep breaths, think about things. What you going to do when you go? You run Ganka Regent Street, Regent and Albert Street. You run Ganka, black out the whole fucking junction. All of me no stop. Oh, you suppose, oh. If all of we courteous and stop somewhat, we start moving with courtesy and watch your man, and then you move across. I'm have a 10. A man know yo, this is the right time. Stop and think. There's a set of crosses. No, Angela, serious. You ain't a vehicle, you know what's going on. I find that thing is fucking piss me off. You reversing like long distance when I see. Something around that you can't see. And when you reversing, here was the funny thing. When you watch one side, so you can't see this one side. You could only watch one side at a time when you're reversing. And then there's an area, there's a blind spot. I don't want it, there ain't no blind spot. If I see a drive, I peeps, I know the drive. Clear, I turn back in the drive and I want to see clear. You'll be driving forward and with the stanchion there for the windscreen, got a blind spot. I'm out of a bicycle, you even see me. Them things that could only come from people who know for drive. Or they got experience with driving. Enough shipping is gonna happen. No, let me say your engine while you drive over something and damage your tire. A steel bar, check up a rocker. You understand? Enough thing can happen. When you're sitting in a vehicle and you watch back through the rearview mirror, there's whatever's the width of the vehicle, let me tell you the blind spot. Wherever is the width of the vehicle, by about 15 feet on the ground, there's an area that you not see by the width of the vehicle. 15 by 5. Is this the amount of square feet that you're not seeing? That's why when you're driving close up, even as you're watching in front, and you get closer behind a vehicle, next thing, bam, you fall in a hole. The man just dodge a hole and you fall in the hole because you couldn't see her the clearance. Stay 25 feet away from her. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Critic.
Yeah, brother.
I want to get highlight something for my console NIS. I want to know the reason why. With NIS, when you apply for your pension, why you take so long to get your money? 1 year and something, 2 years and something, and still.
How long you waiting?
6 months now.
So how the fuck you talking about 1 year and 2 years? How you reach to 1 year and 2 years? Why you don't talk about you concerned?
Yeah, because...
No, that is what the problem we have as a society. You're a big man, you're an elderly man. You waited 6 months, but you having 1 year and 2 years. You ain't reach 1 year and 2 years. What you complaining for? Jesus?
Why didn't tell you we'll come back? Give you a date to come back, but 7 times already.
Well, that is unfortunate, and we gotta look at that. We gotta make sure that 6 months is too long.
That's what you're talking about. You give you a date 3 months after when I go and then come back another month, come back another month.
Send the details to me on 740 6107 and let me follow up with it. That's my WhatsApp number.
Good.
This is the problem. We can't get nothing right in the country. You fucking got a problem. You're lying. 1 year, 2 years. How long you waited? 6 months. So who the fuck you complaining for? You calling for another man's story? Did you read the NIS rules as it relates to what's the waiting time? Me, you know what's the waiting time. Me, you know what's the waiting time. People been waiting 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Me want to wait 31 years for get the fucking house lot. What do we compare it to a house lot, a life saving thing, a home? 31 years you wait for get the house lot. That is the problem with our society. Now, this is an elderly man, not a young, stupid, stupid. This is an elderly man. You live your whole fucking life and get old and stupid. That is the problem with our society. You don't stop. You have a serious issue. You need to act serious. I don't have something because I just be laughing and talking. I never make a fucking joke in my life. People don't know. People don't know. And I think that is one of my communication. That is one of my lacking. People think it's a skill. Because I just say, yes, I got a skill for tone it down and make it pass as a laugh. I dead serious with everything I doing. I laughing and somebody says I might take offense to it, buddy. And as I make the fucking joke. Are you wrong, Tat? Me's get a steady thing. I talk and I pass it off like joke. But I try for easing the message to you. And then you make back a genuine fucking stupid. I say, man, like, it's a scoundrel. Straight up. I wasn't joking. I try for easy thing. I try to be diplomatic. I try not to offend you. But I dead serious when I die. It's dead serious business I doing. You call for complaint. You call for complaint. You need to take things serious. You need to make sure it's factual. You imagine I now taking the information. And he got to go to NIS little lady here, he fucking lying. She come with a preconceived notion that he's a big old fucking jackass. I've been waiting is it 6 months? When you call here and find out now, did you wait 6 months? Or it's 3 months now since you apply, you go one time and they tell you come back again. And you find out his story, he wait 6 months. He decided for wrong it off. Communication, he decided for wrong. He wait 4 months. They're doing the investigation, they're doing whatever they're doing. Call me. Oh, 1 year to 2 years. Why you gotta wait 1 year and 2 years? He does 6 months. We even know we could verify 6 months. You gotta take your life serious. As Guyanese, we have to, there's only 1 million everybody. How hard do you think is to get it right? You don't have to be perfect. Human beings are not perfect. That's what makes us who we are. We got a little variation. We have a small variation in the animal kingdom. Human beings are not unique. We present ourselves that way. In the animal kingdom, yes, animals of which we are, mammals, come under the structure of animals. There's a small variation with human beings, specifically, consciousness. And given how we've used that consciousness, we are nothing special. We made ourselves special by creating environments that suggested we were created specifically for this world and God put us here. We made ourselves special. The variance between us, like lions have been doing fairly well with roars and a few fucking grunts. You know, open the store, mama? Go like come in there again. Robbie get dropped me, oh Jesus Christ. I didn't realize I holding up the whole product. Yeah. There's a little variance. And here we are humans. We talk so much. We fucked up the world. So much communication skills we have. Thousands of languages. And the lions have been able to survive millions of years just with a few roars and fucking grunts. And we think we're superior. Yes, with all the languages, all the technology. A lion roars. Elephants have been able to survive with whatever sound they make. Limited communication, maybe a few eye blinks and wave a fucking trunk. Everything else is able to survive with the simplest form. We as human beings can't feed our fucking selves. Always have a problem with ourselves more than others. Everything is a problem. And we think we're superior. So the delusion that you're experiencing today with women, it's a human delusion again. You can't blame. It's just that it's a matter of fact. Like the whales have survived. If it weren't for us, the dolphins have done well for themselves. The eagles have done well. You look at everything that gets fucked up. Who does it? Oh, we tried to fix global warming and then fuck up the world in the process. We cause the problem and then try to fix the problem. We wipe out whole sections of society and animals, drive them to extinction, and then try to bring them back. Oh. Oh, you superior being who you are. And then we look for aliens. We make movies to suggest there are actually smarter beings. And then we make jokes about the fact that smarter beings looking at us in action and thinking, what the fuck are those things? If there were smarter beings than us, they would, like how we consider bacteria and viruses to be dangerous, they would be looking at us as a bacteria on the face of the earth. If you're looking to things from a grander scheme. Not from much of any philosophical point of view. But human, wherever you are, look at yourself. Revisit yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, human, whoever you are, wherever you are. You are just about a speck of dust in the grandest scheme of things. And when you realize that, then you go on. When you engross yourself in what being is, then you will see self-worth. Then you're gonna be educated. Just pull back. And see things for what they are. Put some thought into your life. Who am I? That is why you realize the Hollywood stars and the people who are materialistic hasn't changed the world in any meaningful way. It is men behind the scenes. You think it's Tom Cruise? Create fucking antivirus thing and things that saving lives? No, he is the guy who made a fucking picture to draw money out of your pocket and make you a skunt. A bigger skunt than you actually are. If you sit back, you realize there's a guy behind the scene that finds no other purpose, and he thinks about one thing. He generalizes. He just concentrates on this one thing. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Now, whether he, like the scientists, whether that thing that he created to make the world a better place is taken and used for wrong, or good or bad, again, we're all human beings. That is yet to be seen, how it is used. But nonetheless, there are people. The people who have shaped this world, they weren't the it people. Aristotle and all of their time, they were the crazy people. The greatest artworks that are sold today, they were considered to be the madmen. Humanity learned after of their greatness. It is that stupid we are. It is that primitive you are in your time. The great ones were able to see the future, and there were few of them. That is why we looked at it and think, oh, these people are crazy. What is he talking about? The stars and the alignment of the stars and this and that. In Einstein's time, everybody was like, oh, what is he talking about? Relativity, and yes, it's confusing. No, Einstein, theory of relativity, everything is based on that, and we research it to be the, and it's the basis of which everything else, catastrophic creations became. And given that, we still today see a man, what am I as a madman? Am I heading away? What do you think? Because we are slow to change. We are limited in our understanding of ourselves. Many people, too many people, are primitive within. So with the intention of taking over the world and showing greatness, showing how great you are to the world, you get taken away. And within, you're just a primitive being, just another human being that will die someday. 100 years from now, people will forget you. It is what you do and how you feel about what you do. Like sometimes me and the wife traveling, and she is, oh, the cars, and I don't care. I am glad that I'm aptly and adequately empowered, mentally, financially, physically, and otherwise, to do what I want when I want. You ask a regular poor people, call me, what side of the bridge for park? They call me. When I reach at the bridge, I'll decide that. I don't know what's going to happen on Sunday. We'll decide that when I reach at the bridge. I'm just glad that I'm empowered. I lie down on the bed the other day. Tuesday night, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I book in a flight to leave the country. 10 o'clock, I lie down on the bed here. Pack my bag, head to Princess, had a meeting. I said, so can we catch up tomorrow? I said, no, I'm leaving the country. He said, when? I said, no, I'm on my way out of the country. Got to the airport, park, because the flight is a morning flight. I can go, Princess, come back. No. Sit down in the vehicle, chill out a little bit. When I go to the check-in and go to the email for see the boarding passes, it said cancellation. I didn't get a boarding pass email, I got a cancellation email. I just thought, oh my God. Oh. No. The only thing that could happen is there's going to be an added cost for something. So I talked to the girl. I said, just book a flight for me. And because obviously if they canceled me an hour ago, nobody can't take my seat for now. Book me. So you got book flight for car. I said, just book, whatever you got to do. You got car. I said, do whatever you got to do. That is where I want to be. I don't want to be the person that, there's how much more, why they cancel me? I don't give a fuck why they cancel me thing. They're canceling me thing. An uncontrollable environment doesn't affect me. Did they take my money? No. Cancellation means you give back your money and we take back my service. No, I'm standing in front of a person. I have money and I want tickets to fly out of the country. I move on to that. The regular person delves in now and, I wonder why they cancel it. I don't give two flying fucks, it's you problem. Then not me problem. Why you cancel me service and didn't take my money? So I go to the counter and I say, I need tickets, I fly out of the country. You can't tell me I ain't got, because it's just now I get the cancellation. Obviously they were reserving for me all the time. Well, they cancel, taking the credit card fee. I go and book and I'm on a flight. I go to DR, using a different methodology, nearly get robbed, share the experience, back on track, everything was good. I don't walk around with a bad experience in my head. I accept that I made a mistake. If you go into any part of the world, you need proper guidance. They got some places you could do by yourself. DR is not one of the places. Barbados. You could go and start from the airport and know that the taxi drivers in Barbados in their pulse count. You can't do that in DR. DR, everybody's a hustler. There's no hustling in Barbados. They ain't dependent. Guyana, I was at the hostel yesterday. A lady get an argument with the banner charge for hostel share $7,000 from Woodlands Hospital for go to East Coast. Guyana, you gotta be semi-cautious. They got hustlers at the airport too. But if you're using the airport taxi, they got the prescribed thing they're working with. And the airport taxi don't really allow the outsiders, so I think from airport here, we're fairly safe. I am glad that I'm adequately and aptly empowered. That's what I like. That's what I thrive on. I did. Me and the wife there in the salon on Thursday. I was going to get me hair washed on Thursday. I did on the phone. I see a flight coming from New York Sunday. It's the same week we're talking about, right? Coming from New York, cheap. I do some bam, buy the flight. Right? So when I done, Remember, this Thursday afternoon. Like some people, their thing is they got the money. For sure that they got the money. Me thing is how I use the money. Me ain't got no time to show you. Money is for my personal empowerment. Not for fucking show you and excite you and get you up in your feelings. No, no, no. Money is for me personal empowerment. I don't even touch your money on a daily basis. You got credit card, you got people for do things. I don't have any access to any money. If I was to get robbed, you're going to find money for me for the regular day. If it's a business, I'm going to do a transaction, that is a different story. But you're going to find money, but I don't walk about with large sums of money. Me wallet the here. Watch me wallet the here. You go in me wallet. One, two, three, four. $4,020. There's a difference between power and money. Me go anyway and me say, man, oh shit, me forget the thing or whatever. Or my credit card declined, people said, Critic, you don't worry. There's a difference between power and money. And using money wisely. Me ain't there flanted. The money that don't serve the purpose to me. Big fucking gold chain for show off. Me ain't trying to attract nothing to me. I did this salon. No, I'm sharing an experience. This is something that happens to me every day, every week, all the time. I love it. I revel in the fact that I can do that. That is my driver. Everybody got different driver. Everybody got thing for show money, for excite gal, fix up car. Some people like for got money, for play hard music. Right? People like different things. I like the fact that I'm independent. I can do what I want when I want. This man, I studied my citizenship in a different fucking country. I was just flying all about the place because I got to send my passport, forget a visa. I got to go to Suriname, forget the EU visa, Australia visa, hard, forget. You understand? Just go and buy citizenship in another country and just travel like Scott. America, you could get a special visa. And America, Americans gotta get visa for go to Suriname, let me tell you. So when you check in for visa, forget a passport, citizenship in a country, forget travel visa, you gotta check. America and Canada is not necessarily it. This can't get visa for go to a certain place. So I sit down in the salon, strolling. I just go to Google Flights and check, right? I see cheap flights coming from New York, Sunday night. I buy the New York flight. My wife said, "Don't know. She know we're going there. I coming back from New York. I mean, yet. I got a flight coming from New York. I mean, it's Thursday. We in this land. When she done a I said, man, let me go to New York, man. Right? Call David. I said, yo, I coming up there. Hey, David, when? I said, me no yet. I try to get them. I know when I'm coming back. I'm coming back today on a Sunday. But I know how I reach in New York yet. We come, we pack up, we bag. Right? We start driving, going to the airport. I check if a flight to New York. Me get the flight to New York right away. This is Thursday night, you know. Flights to New York expensive like grass. I said, screw that. Miami. I book a flight to Miami. We got to Miami. When you believe I buy the flight for go to New York in Miami, that's power. The fuck you purpose you got money? If you shitty, you know what to do? Hire somebody. Hire somebody. Guys only run around playing like they got fucking money and yes, I understand the biggest stupid. If you in there you think you got money, use money wisely. Hire somebody to walk all over you. Alec, me ain't gonna get nobody. Me and the wife fully self-efficient. She knows certain things, and I know certain things. Well, me really key. Because me check your money. Yeah, I gotta induce a sneeze. You know, for induce a sneeze, I just rub here and play with here. I do it last night in my life. Yeah. But I'm finding it difficult. If I did by myself as well, I'm finding it difficult to do it when I'm in front of the camera now. Last night is the same problem. Yeah. I have a personal assistant. Between me and the wife, no problem. We got Uber, I got all the fucking apps. Copa, oh God, don't use Copa app for buy ticket. That's bare fucking stress. Use My Trip. My Trip would more give you a fix thing with a flight, right? Don't use Copa. You got to pay a couple $1 more when you're using a third party app. But the third party app more flexible for you. Copa thing. American Airline. When I buy, I got American Airline app. When I buy my ticket on American Airline, bam, never had a problem with American Airline. But as you go, you're learning different things. But as I tell y'all, is how you feel, what do you think empowers you? If you want to go around and make money, money is for ease problem. How the fuck you could get all the money in the world and all the problem in the world? That means you're not purposeful in life. You don't know where your real purpose is. Like when we drive out the day for the hotel, like they're up the fucking people in one way. And the wife like, where you go? I said, man, this fucking thing got insurance. This vehicle got insurance. What the fuck you got insurance for? Yes, I'm reckless, but I drive out and realize it's left hand drive country. It take me a minute for click. Once you legit, will you believe they give you this insurance for, man? Will you thought they give her? This is the blessing of Jesus that transferring with you. Fucking insurance is for accident. Now me studying no accident, I studying if people will be adequately compensated. The answer I got come out of me pocket I work. People are paying travel insurance. When I go and I buy the ticket, I buy the cheapest ticket. But if they give me, they show me, you understand why I could change my ticket if I'm going close to the thing, I pay $100 more. So I could change the ticket. So when I got there, I said, screw them, man. I got 24 hours before I change the ticket. Don't be afraid to explore and find out. And there's a cost to knowing and learning. Don't be afraid to pay that cost. Don't be cheap. Also, at the same time, you gotta be prudent. Don't be wild and wild out all your money. But I could tell you, I could afford to spend a couple $100 in another country. I would prefer to spend a couple $100 to educate myself on how better to travel the world and drink a fucking bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label. You just got different priorities than me. Yes, sir. Because you limited as how you could talk to me. I traveled to several continents. 40-something country going away. Sometimes 5-6 countries in 1 week. One of me boys been to Dubai and they got some problem. I say, you try, if you get a problem flight, go England, take a walk to England. Because I wasn't getting flights to come back to think to the guy. And I said, just go walk, kid. Put in a company for get back your money. If you can get back your money, we're staying in fucking Qatar because you get your money. Fuck Qatar, fuck your money. Head so. Go to England, spend some time. I could call my partner down in England and say, pick up my son, take him around London. Be purposeful with your empowerment. Don't become a parasite to yourself. And this was not really me. And he whining and fucking crying. That's why I did. And I'm glad with what I got. And I limit me human interactions. Because everybody got a fucking. But if you ask me, me take it to just get cancelled and you ask me if I got a problem. No complaints, sir. No complaints. Yeah, my brother. I give you some time, I give you and them some time, you're going to come wrong and you're going to know that you're my friend.
No, itself.
Itself? Yeah. All right, buddy. Once I get the money,
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I just left that with y'all. Take it how you want. I am here who I am. I express my views to you. Some of you take offense to it. But the question we ask yourself, who the fuck is you? How are you there? You think I lying? You think I lying? You know me. You see me grow. You know me from the time I did kite show and you used to try to jack up my phone and the phone falling down during the live. You know me from the man on the street. You know all the struggles I've been through. And I'm here today telling you about me. You know if they got anybody honest in Guyana, whether you like me or not, it's me. Being genuine with you. And if you take umbrage to what I'm saying, because here was the funny thing. What does you learning and developing yourself do for me? You see me selling any fucking course? I got a motivational course I selling you? You could do what the fuck you want, but I don't care. I'm just living in a country, have had good experiences and can impart the knowledge with you. Because there's nothing better in life. There's nothing better in life than being purposeful, supportive, or giving back to humanity. That's what makes us who we are. So in me case, me doling out tons of money. I saying here, I tested and proved, I could try this, do this. Don't get up in your feelings. Women doing this way. Men got their shortcomings. Bam, bam, bam. You take it or leave it. I ain't no professor at no university. I ain't asked you for join one in my class. I ain't got a fucking online course selling. I ain't packaged nothing in no way and put a value to it. I have been afforded certain opportunities, and a lot of times as a result of you. Knowingly and unknowingly. Being the realest thing in the world, being number one in Guyana, in my field, is as a result of you. This is my way of giving back to you, being honest with you. Being, you're seeing, knowing, hearing conscience. Because some of y'all thinking your conscience is the devil, or one shoulder got the devil and one shoulder got Jesus talking to you. No, I talking to you directly. I tell you, you're a fucking ass. Yes, sir. You're a whore, you're an auntie, ma, you are this, you're that. I'm being honest with you. You take it as you wish. But I'm hoping you use, if it ain't relating to you, what you talking about, no worry. Were you getting offended for other people? What are you getting offended about? You think as it relates to money matters, you could talk to me how? Tell me how. How much money you make last year? How much taxes you pay? One in my accountants last year is $5 million. How much fucking money you think they had to go through for work though? Eh? Here. I'm only hoping that with all that has been bestowed on us as Guyanese, you guys will learn something that would make you collectively or individually better persons. That's all I'm hoping for. In the meantime, you guys could I wish the best for you, but the only thing I could offer you is me keeping it real. Peace out.